Hello everyone, so today I will be first showing you what is in the attic, like up the stairs. Everyone keeps asking me and it's finally time to show you what is upstairs. Well, I mean it's not really my first time, but this is upstairs. Can you turn on the lights? This is the attic, where it is very dirty at the moment. So yeah, there's really nothing much in the attic right now. It's just a little space, but if you've seen from my previous videos, up here used to be all the roof. Now this room is not so hot compared to what it was before. And I have not been using this space simply because of that reason, but now I am going to start using this space. I have to clear out some of these boxes, but that will be for another day. Hopefully now you know that this is the attic, the thing that people have been asking, what does the stairs lead to? And this is what it looks like right now. So obviously you've seen my room before. This is my room. This is where I shot the podcast. This is where I've done a lot of other videos, even a few short films where I've actually changed this place into an entire set before. And people might be asking like, yo Nick, don't you even sleep here? I was like, yes, but because of the renovation that was happening upstairs, I had to move over to the computer room over here, which is this bed, the sofa bed, where it actually flips out, and that's why it's a little bit portable to move between the both rooms. But now I have been sleeping here for the past 2 months because of that renovation, and I don't seem to mind it because everything I need is already here. The bed is here, the desk is there, but it does get a little bit cramped. And now, since this room has been vacant, I decided to turn this place into a space of creation and ideation and all that little fun jazz that I have thought to finally use these boards for something again. I am now going to convert this space into a creative ideation room. The boards are here. These are the boards, and we have to take them out and bring them to the back. Long time ago, me and my dad created a vocal booth of some plywood and some foam. I didn't quite use it as often as enough to, keep it. So I told my dad like, yo, we can actually just like throw it away. It has been in the house for more than 8 years already since we created it. And he kind of ripped off all the foam, and he's currently using it for his high five setup downstairs. And basically we're just left with the empty boards with no foam on each side. Well, this has its foam still. I'm just gonna take these out because they're a bit dusty. I was thinking that since I'm starting this business and since we are going to be working on this creative project together and all the other projects which I'm working on, I don't want to keep looking at the computer. I want to actually come and see something physical. So I was thinking like, okay, I'm going to print out some photos, I'm going to start pasting it here, staple some post-its up here and things like that. And I felt that this room I felt that I could just continue sleeping in the computer room, while this room can be purely just for that. And that is why we're going to create the space into the ideation room. Please don't fall, it's just one shot. Good job. This is how the room is looking up right now. I've decided to put all the 3 boards here because I want to leave this wall free for the projector that I have. Not yet. Put this in. There is on. We should it's actually quite bright with all this. You can get a clearer view of the screen. So this is the final look. Projector going here. It actually can get bigger, but I think for now, I'm still deciding if I should buy a screen, a portable screen, because it actually can show it bigger and everything, and I can just bring it around to the other room also if I want to show it there. But basically, here's the projector wall where we can watch videos. My computer's over there. The first wall for the projects is there. Second one is here. and the third one is leaning against the staircase because now it seems like there's a partition between the two things. I know it looks a bit ugly, but it's less about how it looks. It's more about being able to have all these things together. And we have the little work desk over here, as you can see, the little top down light. You might think that this is a little bit low, but I'm just short. I am just short. Let me show you. Short. Who wears short shorts? Bum, 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 bum. We like short shorts. Bum, 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 bum. It's a short shorts. Bum, 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 bum. We wear short shorts. Bum, 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 bum. So now that the boards are up, I can finally tell you what is the purpose of these boards, at the same time what this room is going to be for. Currently, as I am starting this business, I still don't really have the clarity of exactly where I'm going. Sure, it's going to be a video production company and we're going to do like film and media, but I want to go beyond that. Like I said before, I want to help people beyond the camera, beyond the movie, and that is the ideation that I need to continuously do in order to understand where exactly, basically find clarity in what I'm doing. And for the business right now, I am doing this phase of, it's called the investment phase, where essentially I am forking out my money. I'm doing free videos for people. The benefits of doing that is to network, to hone my skills, to really go and learn, compared to just doing it how I used to, where as a freelancer, you just go and make videos for people, you get paid, and then you move on with the videos. You're not exactly making anything. But because I want to run this like documentary project where I'm actually there immersed in the people's lives and actually learning about these people, that's why I felt that I wanted to create this portrait series documentary. The purpose of this portrait series is to showcase people from different various backgrounds and how they are thriving in life and living life, going through life, and their meaning of life, and why do they do what they do. Because essentially, like I said, because I want to help people, and with the strengths that I have right now at the moment, I believe that creating this series will allow whoever to watch it a possibility, an option, an idea of how they can live their life. It's essentially similar to you watching YouTube videos, or you're watching things on TV, and then you're getting inspired by that. You go to watch TED Talks, you listen to those speakers and somewhat. But because I am running a media company, I need to showcase that I can create video. That's number one. The second thing is I need to showcase, or at least because I want to film more people, revolve it around people, and we need to find the stories around that. To summarize, this portrait series that I'm doing for my business is to showcase videos as the portfolio, and to show options, to help people see that there are options out there in the world and see how people are living their life. Hopefully people will get inspired by it. Ultimately, like I said, the biggest thing in my life is to help other people, and if I can gather enough stories out there in the world, sure, there are a lot of creators out there, sure, there are a lot of filmmakers out there, sure, there are a lot of movies out there. There's no lack of content or movies or inspiration out there. My point is that there is still a place for us to start creating. There is still a place for us to tell our own story. There is a place for me to do this portrait series to grow even more, not just in the business, not just making a portfolio, not just learning about people, but my own personal development. As I meet these successful people and people how they're living their life, it will also inspire me to live my life to become a better person. And as I meet the people who are lost, it does inspire me to go even further with creating even more. I feel like I feel I'm responsible right now because I have this talent and passion of filmmaking, movies, telling stories. I love people. I love to be out there with people. I would like to see people succeed. That's just me as a character. And I feel if it's not appreciated if I go and work for a company who says like, your dreams are too small and they're not going to work in life, then I'm going to do it myself. Let me fail. Let me see where I can go with this, and let me do what I got to do. So yeah. So this is the card. We have portrait docu, which is the portrait documentary, the content and everything for the business and so the portfolio and so on and so forth. We're trying to think of the business name. I'm still not sure what I exactly want to call it, but I think it needs to be in, during this investment phase. Let it marinate in my brain as I continue on this journey to actually think about it. I have a few ideas and also so on and so forth. But anyway, the last one is, who are we helping? Exactly who are our target audience, which I am trying to hit. Like I said, going beyond the film, it's no longer just who are we going to make films for, but that means like the clients, but also the people. Who are the people that are going to watch these things? And we will slowly figure that out over this investment phase. So I'm just going to leave that here. There are two types of videos that I'm doing for this investment phase as I network with these people. Essentially, we can call them like free videos, but essentially these are the portfolio videos, not only for me, because that's for me that I can post later on, but that is an actual exchange with the people that I'm working with for their videos. So I would need a space for ideation on that particular wall. Those are longer videos which has nothing to do with my portrait ones, but that is really like there. So that's why I'm going to use that board for that. And for this particular board, I feel that we need to do a community project together, which I'm not really sure what yet. But for now, I'm going to use this as a visual inspiration board to just, see pictures and that kind of thing up here on the board. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use it for now. Before I come up with the actual thing that I want to work on. I'll tell you guys about it soon, but as for now, this is as far I can take you guys. It feels like I'm gonna be a Minecraft YouTuber where this is day one. I already set up everything, and then the next time you come back for a new video, I'll be like, they'll be all filled up with things, and then I'll say like, guys, I did a little bit building offline, that kind of thing. So essentially, there are things that I need to print, there's things that I still need to buy, but I'm not really sure if I want to put that on there or just like slap it on there. But I do need to get tape so I can like slap it on there. And I need to close off today because I gotta move on with something else. So we're just gonna end the video here, and I will tell you guys as we progress onwards. So that's all I have to say for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My name is NickyAdopt, and I hope to see you guys on the next adventure. Goodbye.